Hey, can I be honest with you? I spent a whole lot of my life really wishing that my body looked different, hoping that it was, I don't know, smaller, healthier, stronger, less painful. But lately, I'm trying something different. I am learning to accept my body. I can't tell you how hard that has been because there's so much of my life that has been spent hating it. My body's changed. I was a very, I want to say I was a fat kid. I hate saying it like that, but I'm going to own it. When I was in kindergarten, they would take you in and weigh you and take your height, and they would put that on your report card to go home. Yeah, they did that at my school anyway. And my little friends were little girls that were in like the 45-pound range in kindergarten, and I weighed 88 pounds in kindergarten. Viva la différence, right? There was a very big difference in me and them. And that was pointed out to me on a daily basis. Kids were rude and mean and terrible. And it made me feel bad about me. Fast forward, now I'm, 63 now. I struggled with weight for a huge part of my life. I would go up and down and up and down and up and down. And about 3 years ago, I lost quite a bit of weight. Was it in a healthy way? No, not really. It was presented to me as if it were healthy, but it really was not that healthy. I lost weight quickly, which made my face look gaunt. It was not the shots, it was a different thing, but still, you kind of got that whole look, right? And then I gained weight back, which made me depressed too. Not all of the weight did I gain back. I am still 50 pounds lighter than I was when I started, but I had lost 70 pounds. And so gaining that 20 back made me depressed, right? Not celebrating the 50, but instead being upset about the 20. My body's changed. Aging makes a difference, right? Things start sagging and not looking so good. Just my weight struggles obviously were a thing. My psoriatic arthritis has played a part in some of that too. My energy isn't what it used to be, but honestly, I've got actually a whole lot of energy lately. And I think part of that has to do with the fact that I am looking at myself from a whole different perspective. Some days are harder than others, but I've been too hard on myself, and I needed to acknowledge that, and I needed to realize that self-criticism is a killer, right? I needed to just look in the mirror and realize that there were lots of things about me that were okay. I found myself comparing myself to others and really feeling frustrated. But I realized that so many times my self-talk, I was saying things to myself that I would never ever say to somebody that I love, right? And so I have now come to the conclusion that I have to stop doing that. I cannot continue to say terrible things about me. One of my daughters, when I say things like, oh, I'm so frustrated that I blah, 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 I gained this weight, blah, and she goes, stop talking mean about my mommy. And she's right. I need to do a completely different kind of self-talk. So I also need to realize that acceptance doesn't mean I'm giving up. It doesn't mean that I don't want to be healthy. It means that I need to to I don't know, treat myself with kindness. I need to nourish my body. I need to move it, right? Get that body moving. I need to listen to my body. Oh my gosh, we know so much more about ourselves, right? And if you feel like something is just not right, you know, uh, and you need to speak up about it. This is something that I feel is just not right that's happening with me right now. You know what you feel like inside. The main thing is I can work my way toward better health without hating myself in the process. And that's huge. Okay. And I realized too that I am still learning. I am still learning how to just love myself. I am still learning that some days are going to be easier than others. I am still learning that my worth has never depended on a number on the scale. People don't love me because of where my weight is. When my weight goes up, they don't go, ew, I don't want to be around you anymore. That doesn't happen. People love me for who I am. And the same with you. They love you for who you are. So we cannot just fixate on that number on the scale. Do we want to do things to help ourselves feel better? Sure. Do we want to have decent nutrition, feeding our bodies what it needs? Yes. But can we have that piece of cake or that ice cream or whatever we're craving? Yes. We don't have to continue to beat ourselves up. We need to accept and love the body that we're in. I would love to know one thing that has helped you. Do you have issues also with your body? Do you have issues with talking to yourself in ways that you really shouldn't? Please comment below. Let us know. Listen, I really believe that we are learning that grace isn't something that we offer to other people all the time. Sometimes it's something we need to offer ourselves. And when it comes to our body and body shaming ourselves, oh my gosh, we are the worst with that. So, give yourself some grace about that, about your body, and love the body that you're in. And do the best thing for that body because you love it. But at the same time, stop criticizing yourself. Now I'm talking to myself just as much as I'm talking to you. Oh, well, thank you for joining me. Hey, if this and any of this resonated with you, I appreciate you being here. If you could just like the video, subscribe to the channel, because the more subscribers we have, the more YouTube gets it out to other people. Check out the description below, because I put a link to our Facebook group. That is a group that's growing slowly, but I would love to have a couple of places where we can chat. I try to take a look at the Facebook group every single day. And if you do comment, I am trying to comment back, give you a lot of encouragement as well, because so many of you are commenting and encouraging me in ways that I appreciate beyond what you know. Thank you so much for being with me today. I really appreciate you. If you're new, welcome, welcome. And if you've been with me for a while, I appreciate you more than you ever know. Okay. All right. Well, thanks again for being with me today. And as I say, give yourself some grace today. Have a good one. Bye.